knocked me to the ground and then punched me.
It punched you?
She was kicking me in the back.
I had no right to put her hands on my wife.
Hey, relax, dude.
Nothing.
You're gonna go to the ground, dude.
On December 14th, 2023, Officer Brock Wise was dispatched to Highland Avenue in Ravenna City for a welfare check. The caller stated that she was assaulted by her son, John Baverka, and his girlfriend, Krista Radcliffe. While the incident was happening, she dropped their 2-month-old child, and they were last seen on foot carrying the baby in a car seat. When officers arrived on the scene, they could not find the parents, but they spoke to the victim and her boyfriend. As Officer Wise was speaking to the victim, Officer Dominic Nicolino made contact with the suspects at a Pizza Hut.
Hello. Are you involved with this?
Yeah. No, I didn't find that. They're not here. They took off with the baby.
They went up the driveway. I was trying to load the other side of the car, and that's when I on the other
We
side.
just came from St. John's Church in Streetsboro, getting Christmas presents. When we pulled in, they came out the front door.
What happened to your wrist?
This is where they knocked
He
me to
sucker
the
punched
ground
her.
and then punched me.
It punched you? Okay.
She was kicking me in the back. They know my blood thinners and everything, you know? I mean, God. I've been taking care of their daughter all day.
He was so twacked out he couldn't even pace and function.
400. Why don't you go ahead and start at 29 just to be safe? Were they carrying the baby just
Yeah.
just
They took
in the
car
arm?
carrier.
My sister
So they have a car carrier?
Yeah, because her sister, we didn't have a car carrier. So
Okay.
her sister brought a brand new one.
Okay.
We had it in the car. And when we got out, I was unloaded, and they got on the other side of the car. I was arguing with her.
And I
Okay.
told him, you're not taking that baby. You guys are under the influence of testing.
Okay.
When you get off of it, you come and talk to me.
Okay.
Because I'm tired. Every 3 days, they're calling for me to come and rescue the baby because they're up.
Who has guardianship? Do they have guardianship?
Yes.
They have guardianship? Okay.
But if anything happens, it goes to her.
Right.
You know, and John's like, well, tomorrow I'll file for emergency guardianship to go to you, Mom, because I'm tired of being on this, and I'll go to rehab, and I can't stop Krista from doing it. She just keeps on doing it.
And he's got a big bully knife. Both of your ass. You as he's going up the driveway.
You're going to kick your mother?
Okay.
He sucker punched her.
Punched me.
So he punched you.
Yeah.
And then she started kicking me in the back.
She kicked you too as well. Are they married or anything?
No.
They just have a kid together.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Okay.
baby's 2 months old. It was
And he's your son, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I got an ambulance coming just in case.
No, we don't need an ambulance.
Well, because you're thinners, if you don't want to get treated, that's fine.
No,
But
I have to take
I'm
it.
calling
Yeah.
one just to have them at least let them check your vitals out, because I know this was obviously a high stress situation with everything going
I
on.
mean, what was is, he was in and out pacing.
Mm-hmm.
And he had my truck over behind Cedar Terrace,
Mm-hmm.
walking with the baby with no jacket on this morning.
Mm-hmm.
When he
He had no shoes
that,
on, just socks, walking.
Mm-hmm.
He kept on trying to text me. I was asleep.
Okay.
Do
Do they have a car or no?
No.
They don't have a car? Okay.
And he's got my floor jack, my DeWalt over there too. I'll never get that back.
Yes, she will.
Okay.
Because he thinks sucker puncher him, Mom, has been the last one.
Did he pull the knife out at all, or
Yeah,
is it
Yeah, he did.
he pulled it out?
When he was right out here in the driveway. Not right close. When he was standing right there, he pulled it out.
He pulled
Okay.
it out, and then she started screaming, whoop, whoop.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not afraid
You
of
brought
either
the
one.
baby
I'm
to
not.
me to be safe.
Were you-
Their sister went and bought the
I
car
baby.
carrier because they didn't have a car carrier.
Right.
My
And
sister
they took it.
bought baby formula
I put
because
it-
the baby didn't have any milk.
we had to buy a bottle for her baby today.
I mean,
Okay.
the baby didn't have anything to
I mean,
drink.
he was
The first time we've heard from
Yeah.
them.
Other than their house, do they have somewhere close that they would have went to? Because we've been circling
No, they don't
around.
have any friends.
no,
Okay.
they'll duck and dive.
They'll duck and dive. They're ducking
They'll
and
probably go
diving down
behind
highway.
A&W up that side road and that.
Okay.
Yeah, they're ducking and diving. They're hiding because I told them I'm calling the police.
Okay.
And CPS was just out there 2 weeks ago, mouth swabbed them because they kept on fighting at the other
But see,
house.
CPS takes so long to get there.
Check behind Giant Eagle and down through A&W. They're advising they're going to take the back roads back to Vine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys okay with filling out statements about everything that happened? Written statements?
I don't want to fill out no statements. I just want you to find my granddaughter. That's all I care about.
Well, unfortunately, this has escalated from us finding your granddaughter to criminal charges because they physically assaulted you.
What else is new? Paybacks are a bitch. I'll get them. Don't you worry. I don't need a statement.
Okay, so if you, I mean, it's voluntary, obviously. So if you don't want to, but
No, I don't want to.
okay, are you concerned other than the baby about what happened?
All I want you to do is find that baby.
And we can, but if you're not, I mean, if their guardianship, yeah, we'll have to obviously evaluate them at the time. But then at that point, we're not just going to give you the kid. Does that make sense?
I understand that.
So
I understand that. No matter what I do, you're not going to give me the kid.
well, unless they're agreeing with it, if we end up taking them to jail.
As much as they're being
Mm-hmm.
you know, they'll say take it to, you know, take it to her ex-husband's house. That's what she'll say.
Do you want criminal charges filed?
I don't want criminal charges.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, your son is going to be getting charged with at least domestic violence. That unfortunately is not up to you.
Why?
Because the state takes over in domestic violence cases, so you do not have that option.
No, she was the first one to punch me.
Yes, but he struck you as well and pulled out a knife to kill you. That's domestic violence.
It was her that made the threat.
Okay.
If anybody needs domestic violence, it's her. She was the first one to punch me, and she's the first one to threaten me.
And then he punched you, correct?
Yes, because after that.
When I came around the car, he was getting up and going, though.
They threaten you or anything at all?
He said he kicked both of
Okay. Do you take that as a valid threat at all?
Because I'm not scared of him at all.
I'm not
I'll
scared
stomp
of
a
him
mud
either.
hole in his ass right now.
Okay.
I'm not scared of him either. But, you know, with,
Well, if she doesn't want to fill one out, do you want to fill out a statement? No? Okay. Well, I'm going to go and try and find them, drive around. The ambulance should be here. If you don't want to go to the hospital, you don't have to. That's your right. But because of your medical history, at least let them check you out.
Please help me, Mom. Please help me, Mom. Please help me, Mom.
I believe it. All right. Well, I'm going to go drive around, okay? When the ambulance gets here, at least let her get her vitals checked out. You know what I mean? She doesn't want to go to the hospital.
Call me.
Yeah, we can. If we find them, yeah, and find some sort of solution, then yes, I can give you a call. And if they're like, yeah, mom's fine with taking the kid, then that's what we'll do. If they're like absolutely not, and something changes and they go to jail or whatever, then it is what it is. We'll have to go to child services. So,
Officer Wise arrived at the scene and asked to speak with John.
31, come to Pizza Hut. They're here.
Put him in your smallest pocket.
How's it going?
Hi, how are you?
What are you guys up to tonight?
Nothing much. Thanks for bye.
Just leaving for mom's?
Huh?
Just leaving from grandma's?
Yeah, his mom's.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened over there?
I told her that. I thought she was on drugs when she had my daughter.
You thought she was gonna what?
That. I thought she was on she had my daughter. So she pushed me in the face.
You pushed you in the face?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't want to press charges. Nothing like
Well, yeah,
that.
we gotta figure out what's going on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey,
but
boss, you
yeah.
care if I pull this knife off here while I'm talking to
Oh,
you?
that's fine. Can we come out there? Because I don't want to leave.
Well, just wait 1 second for me, okay?
Yeah.
You don't have any more knives or anything on you? If you do, just don't pull it out or anything.
May I ask what's wrong?
Yeah, we're doing an investigation right now. There's something that happened a little bit. We're gonna get out of the restaurant here in a second.
That's all right. We're just worried about her getting
Yeah, we're gonna move them outside here. So,
Can we let's go by I don't want to bring on that.
yeah, if you want to walk out there with him,
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll hang out here for a second. Okay. So talk to her. So what's going on down there?
She's, I don't know, she was bad about something. She didn't want to give us our child.
Okay. Was she babysitting or who has guardianship over her kid there?
It's my child. We have custody of her.
You have custody of her?
Yes. And we went back there to pick her up. I kept calling, and she's not answering the phone. She's not answering the phone. Well, what the hell is going on here? You know? So we walked from McDonald's all the way up here, and she just pulled in, and she's just screaming at me, you know what I'm saying? She's, you're not taking your daughter, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, why? I haven't done anything wrong, you know? And she seemed like she was under the influence a little bit of her medicine, you know? So I said, you know, that's not acceptable. So I'm taking my child, you know, and she just lost it.
Was it like an altercation or anything that happened, or what?
Well, she attacked my wife, you know. She put her hands on my wife, and I find that acceptable, you know. I'm going to protect my wife and my child, you know. So, you know, we got tussling, you know.
What was the tussling part? What ended up happening, or what? Can you walk me through what happened a little bit further?
That's pretty much what's it.
So you guys just started arguing, then what? Like who became physical or what?
Well, my mom, you know what I'm saying? She struck my wife, you know, and that's not acceptable. You had no right to put her hands on my wife, you know. So I'm protecting my wife.
So what happened after that?
Then we left.
Did anybody hit mom or anything like that, or?
I said we were just pushing each other.
Okay. And did the baby get dropped or anything of that? Like, oh, were you guys fighting over the baby or anything?
No, we were fighting over the baby. You know what I'm saying? The baby, we set the baby down on the ground. You know, but she was just out of her mind trying to attack my wife. You know, and I said, I'm going to protect my wife.
So I got a guy over there talking to mom right now, figuring out what's going on. So I'm going to wait until he comes over here and I'll talk to him about what's going on, okay? Why did you guys, did she say she was going to call the cops or anything and you guys left or what? Or why didn't you guys call us?
I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I mean, like I said, it was just a pushing match, real.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what's going on because we don't really have any idea right now, so we're trying to figure it out. So you guys have custody, or does grandma?
Yeah, we have full custody.
You do? Yeah. Okay. Wasn't there like were you guys going through a court proceeding for, or was she trying to get it or something like that?
No. I know of. And she's pissed off at me because I was using her truck to move, and all of a sudden it wouldn't start. It wouldn't start. I'm like, damn that. So she had to come up there and give me a jump, and then that was working in the background. She's been on shit with me all day. They take him out to the hospital?
I don't know. I think they're just checking her out because she's on or some stuff and she's worked up. So.
He deserves free breadsticks.
No, yeah, you're good.
He's protecting and serving.
Do you have any weapons or anything?
I had a knife. Yes.
Okay. Well, Dom right here. Yeah. Okay. Do you mind coming out and talking to me so we're out in the public?
Yeah, there's one. As long as
Yeah, that's fine. You have a couple mom down there saying the baby might have fallen on the ground, so we have the squad here just to check, make sure she's okay.
It's fine. You guys need to go to...
Yeah, if you want to walk her out here, then they can check her out.
Okay.
My friend?
it's all right.
Yeah. Okay. So, obviously something happened this morning where they came and picked the kid up. Is that right? Something over at Cedar Terrace?
Me and her got in an argument, so I took the baby over to her house so that she wasn't in the middle of us yelling.
Yeah.
And then we cooled out, calmed down, and we came back to pick the baby up.
Okay.
You know, that's what we were supposed to do.
Yeah.
And she was tripping out, trying not to give us our kid back.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And then she assaults my wife. You know? She had no reason to put her hands on my wife.
How did she put her hands on? Like...
I mean, she punched her in the face. I mean, she went after her.
Okay. Did you get physical with your mom?
Yeah, I did. I was trying to protect my wife.
Okay. So you're saying your mom went after your wife?
Yeah.
And then what?
I was trying to stop her from attacking my wife.
Okay.
No.
Are you guys legally married then?
We're not legally married.
You're basically just...
Yeah.
All right. You ever been in trouble for domestic violence or anything before?
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't have? Do you have any other weapons or anything on you?
I don't think I do.
Nothing. If you do, don't reach for
I
anything.
have a slingshot.
You have a slingshot. Oh, I guess that's technically a weapon.
Yeah.
You have a slingshot.
I would be impressed if you could.
You get that outloaded.
Yeah, if you could get that outloaded. But tell me, you punched Mom a couple times in the back. You've already admitted you put hands on Mom.
Oh yeah, I was protecting my wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would. They mentioned
have
nothing about Mom coming after her. They said that she jumped Mom first, and you jumped in.
They said that she jumped Mom first, and then I jumped in.
Yep.
It doesn't even make any logical sense.
No, it does. So, at this point, I am going to place you under arrest for domestic violence. Okay. So.
I am going to jail.
Throw that in your mouth. I'll let you puff on it.
Yeah.
So go ahead and
I'm going to jail for domestic violence.
put your hands behind your back.
Yeah. They
Hey, hey,
no,
hey. Relax, dude.
Nothing.
You're going to go to the ground, dude. Stop.
Put the cigarette out.
There's no reason for this, dude.
Wait, smack me again.
Get the cigarette out of your mouth.
Come over to the car.
Take no shit from you. Are they something? Sorry.
All you do is put the cigarette out.
You smack me in the mouth.
No, you're hitting the cigarette out of your mouth because you're gonna swallow it.
You smack me in the mouth.
Chill. Dude, what the f is wrong with you?
I'm pissed off. You smacked me in the mouth. You smacked me in the mouth, dude. You had no right to do that.
Well, we put the cigarette out and you didn't do so.
Bullshit.
So maybe put the cigarette out next time. Guess what? You will not get that courtesy next time. He goes straight to jail.
Yeah. Anything tucked in your socks, boss? Because you're going to jail and it's going to get put on a scanner.
I know. I know.
Nothing tucked up in you?
And you're not going to take her to jail? Nancy, she's the one that put her hands on my wife.
Anything in this up? You got any pockets up here, boss?
Yeah.
You gonna be chill now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
John was placed in the back seat of the cop car. His pupils were extremely large, and his words were slurred. He was swaying back and forth constantly, and it was clear he was under the influence of something. While John was being arrested, Officer Nicolino took Krista and her baby outside into an ambulance to make sure her baby wasn't hurt. Her mother, Amy, had arrived on the scene, and since officers believed Krista was under the influence of narcotics, they had to take a drive to the station.
As for your kid, are you okay with her mom taking it?
Yeah.
That's you're okay
Is
with
my
that?
wife taken to jail?
Well, I haven't gotten that far yet. I haven't talked to her. As far as I know, your mom doesn't want to press charges on her.
She just wants to press charges against me?
No, because it's domestic violence. She doesn't have a choice. I'm pressing charges on you.
It's the state.
The state takes over. Yes. As long I'll verify again with your mom, but as long as she doesn't want to press charges for anything, then your wife will not be going anywhere. Okay? Can you be honest when you actually used? Because they're going to ask out at the jail.
It's been 48 hours.
It's been 48 hours?
Yes.
Because you're high as hell right now.
I still am. I'm feeling like infects. Sometimes it takes 3 days to go away.
Okay. Is she high too?
She's not high. She's not
Did
high.
she use with you?
She has not used in a long time. She was not high. I am high.
All right. I'm gonna bag up your stuff and we'll get out of here. Okay? Can you stay chill for me at least?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Because it kind of is what it is at this point. You know, fighting and arguing ain't gonna change anything.
No,
So
I'm gonna win. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna win.
okay. Do you want to take your stuff or do you want me to give it to them?
I need to be able to contact my wife, and they have our phones.
Okay. Do you know her number or anything?
Yeah, I need her mother's number or somebody's number to be able to call.
Okay. How about this? You stay chill. I'll get their numbers wrote down on at least a piece of paper, and it can go with your wallet and stuff.
Can you make my mother give us our phones?
Yeah, we can go down there. What kind of phone is it?
It's a Moto G.
What color is it?
Like black.
Black.
And then her phone's there too, and it has a pink case on it. It's a Moto G also.
Is it cracked or anything? Any distinguishing figure?
Yeah, mine's cracked.
Yours cracked, and hers has a pink case.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello. So I'm back here because
Officers returned to the victim's house to check on them and to take a few photos of the injuries.
I just came here to grab photos of your injuries because we document injuries. And then, did they have phones? Did they drop their phones off here? Did they leave them here?
They were so high on methamphetamine when he called me,
Come here. Okay.
this morning.
I hear you, man.
And picked up the formula
Okay.
and baby bottles
Don't shine my spit bottle now.
because we
What's that?
just
Right there.
that car seat belongs to them.
Okay, so we'll figure out the whole car seat thing and we'll figure that all out. But I just want to again make sure that no phones are here.
These are our phones.
Okay, and that's your phone right there charging. All these injuries down here.
Yes, it's just from hitting the driveway where they sucker punched me and knocked me down.
And then on your.
I don't know if there's any on my back. I just wiped that one off.
Okay, anything on that leg, on your
don't think
upper
so.
arms?
I don't know.
See, she just broke that damn leg 2 years ago.
Just broke it, you know.
You guys have a good rest of your night, okay?
John was escorted to the jail, and Krista alongside her mother made their way there too.
Couple mom down there saying the baby might have fallen on the ground, so we have the squad here just to check, make sure she's okay. If you want to walk her out,
need to go to.
yeah, if you want to walk her out here, then they can check her out.
Okay.
Ma'am, are you going to the squad?
Yeah.
Okay.
We wanted to check
Yeah,
out
we'll
the
go.
baby.
Yeah, go right here in the side.
Sorry,
There-
I was going in the
The
back.
lady down at Highland saying that okay.
Okay. Can I sit in the? Do you guys want me to sit in my car? Where do you guys want me to
Where's
go?
your car at right now?
Right here. It's the green Kia. Right here.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm gonna talk to my supervisor and see what's going on. Do you feel comfortable leaving the kid with your daughter all the time, or is she into some stuff where it kind of scares you with this kid?
No, she's pretty good with it.
Okay. Has she been using or anything recently?
Not that I know of.
I'm around her probably more than I usually am, so I don't know if she's
Right.
acting like her normal self or not. But pretty wiry out there, and yeah, I understand
She
that. And then we have
has high anxiety.
her boyfriend's telling us that he smoked days ago, and usually if one's doing it, the other one is. And now we have a kid in the middle of it, and the kid's apparently been tossed to the ground allegedly. And has she done stuff in the past?
She has a history.
Okay.
But I mean, who doesn't? I mean, I don't.
I don't. I personally don't.
I don't. But I mean,
No, I mean, like,
I don't either. So
yeah.
I can't say that.
Right.
I'm just saying a lot of kids now,
Right,
and they're not kids anymore,
right,
but they still battle
right. And his biggest concern is
the
the
baby,
kid. Yes.
and that's my biggest concern
Right.
too.
Yeah, she's only 2 months old, so you got to make sure
I'm
she's in a good home and have
Right,
somebody looking
and
after her.
I'm more,
Yeah.
I'm more than willing.
Us having them fleeing from a possible crime scene with a 2-month-old
I don't
baby
think that's
in the cold.
But
Well,
What's going on?
Why are you guys coming and visiting me? I didn't do nothing but tell her I thought she was high when she had my baby.
I'm sorry?
I didn't do nothing but tell her I thought she was high when she had my baby.
Okay, so
Why are you guys investigating
because
us?
we're investigating because she's telling us that you guys are under the influence and you dropped the kid, kicked her.
She just punched me in my face.
Okay,
'cause I
so
said,
that's what we're trying to figure out here.
yeah,
so
she just punched me in my face because I said, I know you were high when you had my daughter.
Yeah.
I don't want to press charges. I don't want her to go to jail for hitting me. or
I'm not
nothing
worried
like that.
about that right now. I'm trying to figure out what's actually going on.
I don't understand. All I said was that I knew she was high. I'm the one that gets punched, but I'm being investigated.
Why did she hit you?
Because I told her I thought she was high when she had my daughter.
So you just showed up, said I think you're high, and she hit you, and you guys took the kid and left.
No, I tried to take my daughter. So I went there to pick her up, and she said, "You're not taking your daughter." She guys are under the influence. We were not at all. But I told her, "You took my daughter 3 times high, I think," and she just punched me in my throat. That's what happened. She punched me because I told her that I thought she was high when she had my daughter. She said, "Really? How many times?" 3 times, and she hand but punched me right in my face. But I walked away immediately.
Where?
Huh?
Where in your face?
Like right here.
Do you guys ever do anything like that? Do you smoke anything, drink anything, inhale anything?
He has a license for. I smoke. That's all I do. I don't remember.
Was she holding the kid? Like what?
I'm not exactly sure. All I know is that when she hit me, I turned around.
Like so you guys hold on. So you showed up and
I said I want my baby. She said you're not taking her.
So you walked in asking for the kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she goes, you're not taking her. You guys are under the influence. I said, no, we're not. But you've been under the influence for sure. How many? And she goes, yeah, how many times? 3 times. Damn.
Let me see your face.
It didn't hurt, so I don't think she did damage. But yeah, she hit me. But when she hit me, I turned the other way. So I don't know how the baby got dropped, and I don't remember who had it.
So,
but
it's her kid, okay? So you guys then left with the kid after all this happened.
Immediately, yeah.
Okay.
And we came right here to call my mom for a ride.
Okay. Last chance. Do you have anything illegal on your person?
I do not.
Okay.
Alright.
I just want to give you that chance before you go in. I'd rather you get just a possession rather than an F3 conveyance.
I'll take an F5 over an F3.
You know what I mean? Okay.
Obviously, she would have got me.
Just so we can get this out of the way. Can you look at me? I just gotta get a quick booking photo.
Hey, man.
John was booked into a cell as his girlfriend arrived. At the jail, they waited over an hour for the JFS to answer them. So after a while, the officers did a criminal check that came back clear. They decided that Karma, the baby, was allowed to go with her grandmother. John, on the other hand, was charged with domestic violence and given a court date. On the 4th of September 2024, he attended court and John accepted a plea deal. He was then released. We can only hope that Karma's parents are finally looking after her like they should and that they left the drug life behind. If not, we'll most likely see them in a future video.